Here's Omni movement. So this is multiplayer
our goal is to
stuff.
create a more connected
It's in
experience
campaign
that
too.
keeps players immersed
There's
across
multiplayer, though.
every single mode.
There it is. There's multiplayer.
We've pushed ourselves
Throwing
at
knife. That's
every
actually a
corner
tomahawk.
to innovate and craft the most
There's the
signature
backwards
Black
dive.
Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true
So this
Black
is
Ops
what I'm
action
going to
hero
show in my
with
video.
An entirely new global system we
you
call
can sprint,
Omni
run.
Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before.
Actually, that video's
and
already
seamlessly
out.
chain combat maneuvers like slide,
Like, look at that.
dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full
looks
360
so
degrees
smooth.
range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then
The
you
doors
can
are
dive
there.
in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It's like, look at this. Look at this. See how it turns around? Like, you literally roll over the other way. It's so cool.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back. We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that
So this,
drastically
I don't know
reduces
how I
many
feel
buttons
about.
or keys you're pressing to
Like, I
perform
need to
various
actually
movements.
use it more.
These can be enabled in player options, and they're
Like, when they
broken down
first
into
showed
3
this, I was like,
categories. Sprint
we already
assist,
have auto
mantle
mantle.
assist, and crouch assist. And each of these
so
settings
it
will
literally
allow
like
for
climbs for
fine-tuning.
you automatically, which sometimes can climb
Intelligent
the wrong
movement really
things. But
started
again,
with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it.
you can still do it for yourself though. You don't have to use those settings.
We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
Like, the sideways slide is so good.
We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions.
So I talk about
now
this
we
in my
can
video
determine
too.
If that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner,
That's
go
where your
through a
gun kind of
doorway,
moves around
your
the corner
weapon's gonna
first.
dynamically rotate in the direction that you're
They
rounding
say it
that
doesn't
corner.
affect like
And
the
since
way you
it's
appear in
dynamic,
game
it'll
or
be
anything.
a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and
Yes,
animations
so
in
Omni
Black
movement,
Ops 6.
good players are going to be very good. That's a big boy.
Take cover!
So this was
Our
actually a
team is
camping mission
super
that
thrilled
they
to show you
showed
the
us
best
was
looking
that one.
characters
And
that
I don't
we've
know if they're
done.
going to play it for you guys, so.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and
I don't know if they're
incorporated
gonna
onto
show-
each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon
Oh, look
to
at
match
this.
any playstyle that you can imagine,
Woo!
all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we
You know what
wanna
sucks? We just have to
ground
wait
our
till
effects
October to
in
play this.
realism.
Well, I guess there's
We
gonna be a
find
beta.
real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Like this game, when they showed us this game, I could not believe how good the campaign looked. Oh yeah, this is new.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about
So you
focusing
can actually
players
change
on
the
what
way
they
that your
need
HUD
when they need
works
it.
or
And our
looks.
in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications.
So that's how it normally
the Black
looks.
Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit
There
their
it is,
needs.
maps behind
For
my head
instance,
right now.
Streamers can choose a layout
Let me-
optimized for their setup. Or
Where
maybe
are
you
we?
want your HUD centered so you don't have to look
Like,
away.
see, it's right in the middle then.
Want to play hardcore
So weird.
anywhere? Or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
Like, look at that.
Not only
Different
does the
sizes.
HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them
This is
feel
an
rewarded
interesting
for being
change.
awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Oh, here you go. Here's your
Early on in
progression.
Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Yep. This guy
Traditional prestige
presented
is
this to
back
us,
in
and
Call
he
of
was
Duty
so
with Black
excited
Ops
to
6.
tell us. Like, it was
We
that
pulled
really
the best
refreshing.
of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again.
They haven't even touched
Black Ops
zombies
6
yet.
will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done.
Look at
Instead,
this.
they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels
There
to
it
climb through,
is.
and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait for a new season for the top level to get updated. Like it should be. They weren't
We know
even talking
how
about
many of our
multiplayer
players
there
look
yet?
forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year.
Oh, okay.
For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision
I mean, you
since
gave us a
day
ton of
one has been
information
to
already,
craft an
but-
approachable and engaging step
And if you wanna check out
of
my
that
channel,
signature Black
there's a
Ops
video up there.
multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support
So I
players
talk about
who
this in my
throw their
video.
bodies at objectives for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
There you go. I saw a bunch of these.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP
There it
maps.
is.
We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6
Are they
or
going to show the
2v2.
redacted one?
What do players like? What do we know that they want? So
They
we're
showed
back
us
to
a
our
redacted one that looked like
three-lane
Nuketown,
maps.
but like we
We've
couldn't
got
see the whole
fast,
thing.
frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make.
Yeah, they're not going to
The
touch
maps
skill-based
have their own
matchmaking.
stories, and
Ooh,
we
time
have
of day
multiplayer
changes?
taking place after the campaign, after
They
you
didn't
finish
show
it.
us
So I don't want to
that.
get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
The maps might actually have time of day changes. They didn't show us that.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you
Here
just
it is.
one more thing.
See the gobble gum on the desk? There's the zombies.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades.
So there's 2 maps.
Deadly enemies, and
What you
tons
heard
of
was
secrets
true.
to uncover. The legacy of Zombies
I hope they show
is
both of
incredibly
them.
important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific
Omni
features,
movements
both
is
new
there.
and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Wait. They're
Now,
not
we
going
know
to
we
tell
only
you?
gave you a little taste of multiplayer.
They told
here
us the
today,
zombie
so make
maps.
sure to mark your calendars for our
And we're allowed to
worldwide
tell you.
multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next
Oh.
on August 28th.
August
Make sure to
28th.
stay tuned for details and watch your favorite
Next.
streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6.
I don't have an
so you can
invite
be
there yet,
prepped
but
and
hopefully I
ready
do.
to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Oh, they told us a little bit about Warzone. They didn't tell us a
Our
map
goal
or
on
anything
Black
like
Ops
that.
6 was, and
They just
still
told us
is,
that
to make
Modern Warfare
something
2,
that
Modern
is
Warfare
the
3
best
guns
work
were
we've
going to be
ever
coming.
done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people
Omni
and
movement's
operators
cool.
move.
I can't even lie about that one.
In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety.
Woo! Look at that flip.
Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies.
Show the maps, man. That's one of them. That's the Terminus
There is
outpost.
so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Come on.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
They're gonna end it. They didn't even show the campaign gameplay that they showed us. All right, I'm gonna have a couple of things to tell you after this is done, then. Anything else? Vault Edition. Yeah, we already saw this. Adler Park, Brutus Klaus, Mastercraft Weapons, Black Cell. Oh my god! They left out... Wait. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the end of the Xbox thing. Zombie maps. So the one of them that they showed was a Terminus outpost. The other one is titled Liberty Falls. And Liberty Falls is its own map. It's different side of the world. Well, different... Yeah, I guess different side of the world. But it takes place at the exact same time as the Terminus outpost map. Okay, here's the thing. I have videos to go make. I gotta go make a campaign video. I gotta go make a zombies video. I didn't have footage. They didn't give us any. So I have to use footage from this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of here. Milo was right about the name, by the way, yeah. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to make those 2 videos. And then in 2 hours from now, if I can get the videos done, 2 hours from now, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming an AMA. So you guys can ask any questions that you want. Some I might not be able to answer or not have an answer to. But yeah, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live again. I got to go make some videos. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. All of that got kind of jazz. 2 hours from now, AMA, you can ask all of your question. It looks awesome. It looks freaking awesome. So I can't wait to share more with you, but I got to go make videos. I'm going to be very busy today.